Zach McCracken with Darkborn. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Soul. Playing a little bit more ranked today. I'm currently just under 800 ELO. If we want to get into the top 10, we need to break 900 at the very least. And today, we don't exactly have an easy opponent. Zach is playing Darkborn. He might be playing Flying Darkborn. We'll see. Not a great map for my stone thrower here. I'm gonna put it a little bit back there, so that it's a little bit harder to get to. There's a possibility that he has bolt throwers, but that possibility is relatively low. It is not high enough that I am concerned about it. My guess, if I was a betting man, is that he has a flying unit of witches with a sorceress, and that sorceress is backed up by Dreadguard and maybe a Hydra? I'm not 100% on like what is all possible with a probably a chariot. Probably a chariot, I would say, most likely. Chariot's relatively common, relatively good for the Darkborn. Yeah, a chariot. We have harpies. We have a unit of 9 witches with Blood Frenzy and Reality Rift. We've got Dreadguard and Raptor Knights. Interesting that he took Raptor Knights instead of a unit of, well, something a little bit more common, like the Dark Riders. I guess the Raptor Knights with the hand weapon and shield are actually like pretty nasty. They're not exactly easy to deal with, you know. They've got some power behind them. I cannot shoot the Raptor Knights, which is unfortunate with my catapult. We're back to the goblins because they nerfed the flying spell. It can now only affect the retinue of the caster, which means that you can only get this unit to fly and no one else. I'm gonna go ahead and just bring my GAHBLINs up. I don't want to get side charged by a chariot, but I think that I'm relatively safe here. Raptor Knights probably aren't going to be able to get a side charge on me either if I'm staying where I am there. He has no shooting. Well, he literally has no shooting. I checked the chariot. Sometimes the chariot takes bows. Occasionally you'll just have like 5 points left over or something. You just want to take bows on your chariot. Usually a pretty good move. I know I've been playing a lot of Soul lately, and not everyone's like necessarily into it, but I'm trying to sharpen my skills for the tournament. I'm taking a big WOG list of goblins for the tournament as well. At 1500, I think I have like over 100 goblins. It's pretty funny. The harpies are interesting, and the witches are interesting. These witches might be able to get a charge on my GAHBLINs. Might be able to. We'll see. I'm gonna go like that. Zach McCracken, certainly one of the better players in the game. He is not in the top 10 of ELO, but I think a lot of the reason for that is because he just experiments a lot with different lists. I have just line of sight of my catapult. I'm an idiot. Yep. Yep. Certainly an idiot am I. I believe I'm touching the chariot there. I should have activated the stone thrower. Damn it. I'm not gonna get to do a goddamn thing with it now. I'm not used to having a catapult anymore. I played so many games with the flying axeman in the past couple of days. Not used to accommodating my ranged units in the back there. If I can charge the Raptor Knights and deny them the charge back with the Boar Riders, I might be able to just beat them with Primal Fury and kill most of the unit, and then we can drive them off. And then we'll have won this flank, even if it's just with a couple of Boar Riders, you know? Even just having a couple of Boar Riders in the fights with the GAHBLINs might make the difference. I'm not sure exactly what he's trying to accomplish here. Oh, I think I understand, actually. Now there's no way for me to get a charge. Because I don't think I can fit there. I might be able to fit there. I don't know. I guess I'll go here. I'm wondering if the witches can get a side charge on my trolls or not. That's going to be a big factor here. With Blood Frenzy and Reality Rift, these things are absolutely terrifying. Because they make like 3 attacks each for all of the people in the front, and they have Frenzy and Skill 5. They're so deadly. They're so deadly. Okay, here come the Harpies. Or does he go for the Reality Rift Witches? Those are kind of like your two options here. Obviously, he has two activations left, but... Like... Okay, I see. So he's going to keep the Harpies relatively safe in the back there. I'm wondering if I can get a charge on the Raptor Knights. I'm thinking the answer is probably no. Yeah. This goddamn building's in my way. I'd say this is a pretty clever move from Zach. Front to front. I think I can see him here, and he has no line of sight to me. I think so. I'm not 100% on it. But it's looking pretty good. Fighting the Raptor Knight straight up is, like, not great. But it's not the worst thing in the world. So if we deny their charge, then they're only power 4. We're making 3-up saves. Then he's making 5-ups. He's hitting on 3s, but we have rerolls. So it's kind of like a half a dozen to 1/6 the other sort of situation, you know? Where's he going with those? Is he going to save his Reality Rift? Okay. Alright, so he wants to get behind the trolls next turn. That's what he's going to do. I think I'm actually very comfortable sending the spider into the chariot. Seven attacks versus 5 attacks. Is he going to send the chariot into the GAHBLINs? He might just do. Okay, I'm just going to counter there. Charge. Does he flee? He might flee, and that would be fine with me. Yeah, he runs away. Okay. That's alright. Does mean our boars are kind of left out to dry for a turn, but he's going to have some trouble getting any kinds of flanks. Even with his flyers. I'm wondering if I... No, I think I used the stone thrower on the Dread Guard here. These goblins are, like, really not going to be in the best of situations. Tell you what, though. He does have 2 flyers, but we don't have to worry about the cavalry. And we have goblins and a troll to cover our left flank. I'm wondering if I, like, turn this way or if I... Like, you can only flank me on this side one time, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Seems rough. He's probably gonna put the harpies here, and then witches go into my spider, and yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do here, but it's not gonna be like a fantastic situation. If I could get the catapult on the harpies, that would be huge. I'm okay with just putting the catapult on the Dreadguard. I should have just done that immediately last time. Makes 50% on 5-ups, that doesn't feel great. Kind of made sure that he's not getting rear charged. Or maybe he didn't actually. Okay, if we do something funky like this. Oops. Move back like a couple pixels. Dealing with flyers is such a pain in the ass. They're very, very hard to deal with. I'm just pretty fucked, honestly. There's not really anything I can do against this. I think the flying spell might still just be completely broken and unplayable. I didn't mean unplayable. What I meant was impossible to play into. Like, it's still just way too strong. Flying infantry just probably shouldn't be in the game, you know? Like, straight up. Just probably shouldn't be possible. I probably should have wild formed first, by the way. Okay, 2 hits. Not bad. It'd be nice to get a kill on this. I don't think it's going to happen. We do win, and we might break it off. Fuck! That's really fucking bad for me. Like, almost couldn't be worse, really. Yeah, I think that's just a concede. There's really nothing I can do. When he gets first charge, I just get completely fucked there. Do I have Primal Fury 3 attacks to try and beat the Harpies in combat? That seems quite wasteful. I mean, the spider's definitely fucking dead. This is literally the only chance I have, is to somehow, like, he whiffs super hard and I get to win combat. Fuck. Goblins run. Jesus Christ. Hey, can I, like, get to do something with my pigs, please? Holy fucking shit. Is it better if I literally can't even go this way? Wow. Blocking terrain, man! Something's gotta be done about it. It's way too fucking annoying to deal with. The way that fleeing and charging rules and stuff work with it is just insanely bad. Holy fuck. Finally, Jesus. I can't go this way with the trolls, really. There's a fucking unit in my way. This is fucking ass, dude. Alright, fucking whatever. It's basically all I can do. Oh. 3 up saves. They're definitely just gonna kill me. There's really no way that I don't die there, yeah. That's what I expected. Super fucking annoying. It's too strong. It's straight up just way too powerful. You can't play into Reality Rift. It's still just as bad as Web. This is just a concede. There's nothing you can do against it. I just have to hope that I don't run into it. Straight up. Because I don't think that it can handle certain matchups. Flying Brothel is less tanky than Abyssal Flying Circus, but it doesn't help much. Yeah, it's fucking obnoxious. I don't understand why we needed a make infantry fly spell in the game. Flyers are already too good. Giving flying to already insanely powerful units is just bullshit. Looks like no one's queuing. Sounds cool, it is not cool. I think it's the new meta. I don't think that there's anything that you can possibly take that's better than this. Did he only have 4 units? Oh, right, he had harpies. That's right. He had the Raptor Knights instead. Right, by taking 1 less witch. Okay, I understand. Oops. Let's try spears. That's 21 points, is too much. No, I think he probably made the best version of it. is. They're really... Oh, hang on. I think I forgot to select spells. Yeah, that would have been a disaster. Frost Ward. No, I think it is Blood Frenzy. The witches are way too powerful with it. I will spread these guys out though. The better to hide my units with. It's still too strong. It's still way too powerful. Because if you get a flank with witches, you just win the game. It's literally... It's ridiculous how powerful it is to get a flank with witches. Oh! Getting a flank with the Saurus Warriors? That's interesting. Now that's a proposition and a half. Okay, on the opposite side, it's weird that we got the same mission twice. That is pretty strange coincidence right there. I don't think we actually need the cover against this. The cover... probably unnecessary. Like, we're probably not going to get shot. It's dinos. If he has bows, I'll be very surprised. Does he have Braves? Yeah, okay, so Javelin Newts, Fire Breath, Bruisers, Saurian Warriors. He has Divine Favor and Web. Interesting choices. I thought for sure he was going to be doing flying lizard men. I think that has the potential to be quite good. It might look like his bruisers will be able to get a charge, but they don't have Pathfinders, so they can't. They can only move about, I would say, 2/3 of their normal walk distance. Something along those lines. He might be able to get Fire Breath on me, though. That's pretty annoying. The Fire Lizard's really strong, dude. Always has been, and pretty much always will be. can't get a side charge there. That's good to know. Well, I might as well move out to the flank. I'm moving over here and not like over here because the Newt Braves have javelins. And I'm scared of them. I'm scared of those javelins. Per said that he fixed the bug that I ran into last night. The one where you have what's the word I'm looking for? So you can get the fly spell off after you're webbed. The spell is now based on who casts their spell last. Fire Lizard's kind of crazy because it's now the only, like, catapult that can fight, really. Oh, he just gave up? Okay. I guess he doesn't want to play into flying bullshit any more than I do. Is anyone queuing? I think it's pretty bullshit that you can just like leave in the first turn and no ELO gain or loss. Like that's just cancerous. You should definitely gain or lose ELO if you just quit. It just encourages Q dodging, which is dumb. It doesn't make any sense. Anyone queuing? Looks like probably not. I'll give it another 30 seconds, and if we don't get someone, then I'm going to go play something else. I don't think that the PvP meta is in a good state. Introducing the flying spell was a massive fucking mistake by Per. It's virtually impossible to balance. Making infantry able to fly is just way too strong, man. Like, the flyers that we had in the game before are harpies, eagles, and griffins. You pretty much can only get like one or two of them, and eagles kind of suck at fighting. They're not actually very good at breaking flanks because they only do like 1 or 2 wounds, so unless it's like really crappy infantry like goblins, you're probably not going to break them off. And harpies are great, but they're kind of expensive, and you can only take one of them. Right? So it used to be that you had a maximum of like 2 flyers. Now you can get like 3, I think. Technically. No, you can still only get 2, but you can make a much more powerful unit able to fly. So that's like not really intentional as far as game design goes, I don't think. Okay, we've got a new player. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you have to face this cheese. Then again, I might find my match here against dwarves. We'll see. Dwarves are very tanky and very good at staying on the objective. That's kind of their big strength right now. They're basically better at it than everyone else. Oh boy. Cannon is not good. Not good for me. You gonna shoot my raptors? My raptors don't like cannons. Yeah, bye raptors. Not really anything to be done about it, honestly. Dreadguard are like the bane of the existence of Deep Guard. Because the halberds just absolutely decimate them. This is just a lot of dwarf warriors. This is kind of insane, honestly. I wonder if we can get onto the cannon. That might be a good way of winning this game. Just get onto the cannon and kill it with the harpies, maybe. Force them to turn around the center line units there. Deep Guard against 3 Raptor Knights is not exactly great odds either, honestly. Okay, now I know exactly where I can stand, which is not there. Just a lot of dwarf warriors. Oh, they're all great weapons. That's interesting. Do we think that we can almost entirely kill that unit of Deep Guard, even if they have 2-up saves? I don't think we can. We can certainly try and rout these dwarf warriors. And then I like my chances of Dreadguard versus the Deep Guard. Yeah, that's expected. Just gonna hit done here. Oh, he's giving up the objective. What a foolish boy. Pretty sure he can't get over to me, but just to make absolutely sure. That's probably not quite... That's definitely a rear charge. Okay. That's good enough. Nope. Your dwarves, my friend, you are too slow. Alright, that's beautiful. We can go into the side of these dwarf warriors here. Maybe even rout them? Probably not, though. Wondering if we can do a rear charge on the warriors. No, I don't think it's happening. It's pretty close. I think that's definitely got it, yeah. Assuming we can draw a line of sight, which I think we can. That's a cheeky charge if you get it, yeah. We'll see. I mean, worst case scenario, my raptors are now, like, making it so that he can't really do very much to me on that side. Ooh, that's a lot less damage than I was hoping for. Then again, I also took almost no damage in return. Okay, we break them off. That's good enough. Bye, cannon. Do we get it? Oh my god, we get it! Now you're getting rear charged, friend. Again, whoever this person is, I'm so sorry. This is not what your first encounter in Soul should be like in PvP. This is an absolutely, like, brutal fucking to come into. I don't know if going into the rear of these warriors is the right call. I'm gonna chase them off though. They're gone off the board this turn. That's some points secured. His foreman is gonna take like 3 turns to get into the objective. He's also just completely left himself open to a side charge from the raptors, assuming these dwarves don't flee. Oh yeah, he just gives up. That's completely understandable. I would do the exact same thing. I'd be like, fuck this. I don't know if he's in the Discord. What was his name? Gavrilov at Gav. Yeah, that's true. Definitely a bit of an experience difference there. I think with Rift, I screwed him even more than I should have been able to, but like, I think even with my goblins list, I might have been able to beat him. Although, I don't know, man. That's a lot of dwarf warriors to deal with. And cannons are very good against my goblin list, because I really rely on the power of my multi-wound D5 units, which is directly what cannons counteract. $731 is the last before that. Again, we'll give this a minute and see if it's if anything comes up. We've got 6 points. Oh, we did get points off of that last one. The game just didn't show it. Okay, so we got 10 ELO off of that. So we've now almost gained the ELO that we lost due to facing Rift back. Rift was a good thing here. It made the execution faster. Yeah, that's true. He's like, oh, shit. I can't play into that. That's bullshit. I actually want to check something. Okay. I think Dwarf Holds has the potential for some insane levels of bullshit in this patch. You want miners? By the way, if you're gonna take Dwarven Warriors with great weapons, you should absolutely just be taking miners instead. These cost the same, and have the exact same stat line, except these get Ambusher. Just a heads up to anyone who's thinking about making a dwarf list. Honestly, I like the cannon, but I think I like Stone Thrower more. It's a little bit more specialized, but I think it's pretty good. I'm just going to take another unit of warriors, and actually, you know what? I think I want handgunners. And then we can just take another miner. What do we think about this? I feel like this isn't good enough. It's a lot of D4 bodies, and the foreman is like almost unbreakable. He's very, very hard to shift. But he's gonna get outflanked. I think that the dwarf foreman definitely does have chops, though. You're right, we need more guns, yes. Guns are good. Guns are very good in this game. Kind of feel handguns and stone throw overlap a bit too much in their optimal targets. I would say yes. But that's why, like, you take handgunners because they're melee infantry with guns. Right? Handgunners are kind of crazy because if you think about it, they're not quite as good as City Guard, but they are a hell of a lot cheaper. And the only stat that they don't have that City Guard have is skill, which, granted, is the most important thing, but you get power 4 guns instead of power 3, and you still get the discipline 8, you still get the defense 4. I think dwarf handgunners are very good. I think dwarves really just suffer from not having spells. Oh, if you're taking handguns, you should take them with a cannon. Yeah, that's probably right. Maybe instead of extra handgunners, you take a cannon with that list? I think you could probably afford a cannon alongside the handgunners. And then it's like a fairly substantial ranged threat that you have. Is anyone queuing? I don't think anyone's queuing, guys. I'm going to give it 30 seconds, and if nobody queues, I'm going to get out of here, go play something else. Oh. No, that was me, never mind. Wandered in here by accident, normally watch some channel do campaign goblin runs. Thought this was some meme about that. No, Acelia, I do have some PvE runs on the channel, 100%. I have been playing PvP lately to get some better skills. Yeah, I mean, the competitive game is very, very competitive. Because most of the time you're playing against people that have literally hundreds of games. Like, oops, hang on. Like, I have, you know, level 18. These guys are like level 30-something, you know? These guys have insane amounts of time in the game. And these are some of the more active players of the player base. Right, UK Rocky, Cruz, Inquisitor, Respawn. The Crid plays sometimes. There's a lot of very good players that play this game. It's almost exclusively good players, in fact, that play this game. So it's very hard to get into the PvP. How do you make the lines show up? It's very inconsistent for me. I do have some PvE though. If you want to look at the channel, oh, this is probably that's the wrong browser. That one's linked to my thingy. my stream. Let's see. Do I have a playlist for it? I should probably put a playlist together of all of my SOVL PvP. But it's under the live section. Where's the last one that I did? Oh, I did one for the new faction, Demons. I'm literally the only person who has any content about the new Demon faction that's coming out. I did a run with them, and they were so broken that the developer literally just pulled them off of the thing. Here it is. New Demon race. 3 hours, 44 minutes. It's the entire run that I did through Act 1 and 2 on difficulty 4. And, they're getting changes, so this isn't going to be reflective of what they are, but it'll give you a good idea of what they're going to be looking like. I'm guessing nobody's queued yet. No, nobody's queued. No one is brave enough to face me. What is this? There be dragons. That's a crazy list. Flying Saurians is nuts. Flying Saurian warriors. That's a lot of Saurian warriors, too. Do you think it was a legitimate balance issue, or were you just able to leverage their strengths really well? It's not that they... Purr does not care about the balance of the campaign, really, at all, as far as I can tell. There are things in the campaign that are completely broken, like regenerating Stegosauruses and stuff, you know? Or Triceratops, not Stegosaurus, sorry. The campaign is meant to be fun and meant for you to find things that are broken. He cares about the balance of PvP because a large part of the community likes PvP. And they're the most consistent players of the game for the large part. And they were completely broken for PvP. Like, it wasn't even close. They were just insane. So he just pulled them off, and he's rebalancing them right now. And hopefully, in the next couple of weeks or so, he'll put out a patch with the new lads. I guess this is one of the tournament lists that I might have to be worried about. This doesn't look that scary. Short bows, javelins. I faced a list last night that I thought was a lot scarier than this. It was still triple-toed, but he had like 5 Triceratops or something stupid like that. I couldn't kill anything. Everything was just so insanely tanky. I would like scare off a Triceratops after winning combat with it and then get engaged by something else. And my demon took like 3 turns to kill a fucking fire lizard, which was insane. It looks like the rank queue is dead for the night, guys. I'm gonna log off of this. I'll hop onto a different game. What should I play? I'll get some opinions. I was considering 9 Kings, Caves of Cud, or maybe the Dungeons & Dragons Chronicles of Mystara. I've been wanting to replay this lately. I could also hop over to Wildermyth. Also, Tabletop Tavern, I think, has some new updates. Let's check this out. Properties, blah, blah, blah. Early access. Battlefield biomes and faction-specific bonuses for campaign. Did he release new factions? This is from like a week ago. I'm wondering if we should check this out. New biomes? That's cool. Tried Caves of Code a few times. Seeing someone who knows what's going on would be interesting. Is that something you have videos on? Yeah. I have a Scorpion Man character that I'm playing through. I think I'll play some CUD because it's been a long time. Do you also follow Tabletop Tavern, Celia? This is like not a popular game. Like not many people even know this exists. This looks really cool though. I'm definitely interested in checking this out. Maybe Wednesday. I'm gonna check in with TJ the game dev and see if he he's actually added new factions or not. Because that would be really cool. I'd love to check out new factions in this game. Anyways, I'm gonna log for now. I'll be back in like probably 15 minutes or so. Interested in watching what other people are interested in more than a random thing, if that makes sense. I don't know exactly what you mean by that, but I think I get the gist. Watching what other people are interested in more than a random thing. Oh, like you're like, oh, this person's into SOVL that I am also into. Maybe I should check out this thing that they are also into. Tabletop Tavern is basically like Total War. It's like a Total War roguelite. It has like a campaign very similar to Soul's campaign. But it's like Total War. So it's like real-time strategy, but you can pause to issue orders and stuff. I think I will check this out. Yeah. See, Sunday night seems like a good time to check out a tactics game. So I'll hop over onto this in about 15 minutes or so. So I'll be back very shortly. I just gotta go let my dog out.